Alrighty, hey guys, Barrett back here. It is time for a nickel hunt. Sitting at home, my wife had to went with her sister to take the nephew to the hospital. He's got cerebral palsy. He had some problems tonight, so I'm home, and I said, well, might as well do a nickel hunt. So here I am. We got a box of nickels, and we're gonna hunt them and see if we can find something cool. Looking for some oldies, some 50s, 40s, 30s, buffaloes, V-nickels, anything cool, war nickels. Of course, obviously, my favorite coin is the buffalo. There it is right there. All right, I do like that. We got an ender here that looks kind of suspicious. I know you're not going to be able to see it there, especially with the angle we got, but that could be a 38. It kind of looks like it might be. You know what? We're going to start with this one. Let's go ahead and, hey, Maiden, what's happening? How's it going? A little something different tonight. I kind of dabble in everything, and so it got a nickel hunt tonight. Got a box of nickels, and we're gonna hunt it and see what we can find. I was just saying this one looks like we might have a 38. All right, cool. Got a mat here that kind of, so right here are a couple key dates. If we can get a 38 with a D or an S mint mark, those are lower mintage. Those are harder to find. So we're going to bust this one open and see if that's a 38. A lot of people hunt for anything pre-60s, just as they kind of a find. They're not really, don't hold a lot of value. You got to get into the older stuff. A 50D is a hard one to find. But let's see what we got. Silver in nickels, we got 42. Ooh, that maybe not. I was gonna say maybe the silver has a different. East American wheat penny. Oh, there you go. I did a live few like last week or the week before, and hunted some pennies. We did all right. We had some good ones. I'm gonna have a video coming out. I might actually do it before my other week. Maybe for my other penny video. I had a really cool find in my last penny box. It was cool. I got something I never had gotten before, so that was cool. And you know what? That is a 38. I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well there. That is a 38. So we're going to look on the back. What we're going to do is I'm going to put on, I know my tripod's a mess here. But what we're going to do, we're going to come on over here. We're going to show that on the scope there. There we go. A nice 38 right there. So we're going to flip it over. We want to get a D or an S mint mark. So let's see what we got. Oh, nice. That's an awesome way to start. So that's a 38D. So that is a key date right there. We just hit a key date nickel to start the hunt. That's awesome. All right. I like it. All right. There you can see there's all our rolls. Don't know if I'm going to hunt the whole box tonight, but we're definitely going to get into a few of them. Let's see if I can get this set back up without too much problems. All right. That looks a little cockeyed. Let's see if we can. There we go. All right. So let me see. I got my little red book sitting here that'll kind of tell you what's going on. So a 38D is 38S would have been better, but 38D is a 5.3 million, which I know you say millions and that doesn't sound like it's a great thing, but when you look into the other years, like let's go to a 61D, 229 million. So yeah, you get up to quite a bit. Then if you get into the regular years, more modern, you're getting into the billions and into the Yeah, what's that one I just saw? 2,000, 1.5 billion minted. So a box of nickels, it's $100, and you get 50 rolls. Pennies that I also hunt, $25 for a box and 50 rolls. So actually, coin roll hunting is one of the cheapest hobbies you can have, because you buy your box for $100. I'll keep that and put that into my collection, replace it with a nickel. I got a stack of nickels back there that I replace, and then what it cost me for the box, nothing really, but I got a cool coin for the collection. And I think, remember I showed you that dark one. Oh no, so this one, we got another find right there. That is a 42, and see how it's got that different tint? Christina, what's happening? Welcome in. It's got that different tint to it. This actually could be silver. 42 to 45 are silver. They're called silver war nickels. And let's see. It is. Oh, I can't believe it. Okay, so you saw, show you a little. Zach, what's happening? How you doing, man? So, all right. So there's the mint mark on these older nickels are right next to the Monticello building. So there's the D on that one. So now when you get a silver nickel, you can see that the mint mark is above the Monticello building. That's how you know if you got a silver nickel. So that is cool. That's a Philadelphia 1942 silver nickel, 35% silver. So that is an awesome start, guys. I tell you, I'm a little excited right now, because you don't find many silver, you don't find many key date nickels, and you don't find many silver. So let's see. See the silver, they even are a little more minted than the other one, 57.8 million. But Dennis, what is happening? Oh, I don't know. Well, okay, now the Canadians could beat the war nickels, but at least to get one on the board, hey, that's awesome. And Dennis, you missed the first one. Oh, nice, Zach. Dennis, you missed the first one. We got a key date 1938 Denver. So this was actually an ender too. This was on the end. So that was awesome. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. That's an awesome start. And you see me whipping through these newer nickels. There could be some varieties, but not a whole lot to look through in these newer styles. So I'm kind of, looks like, there we go. You can kind of tell, the light isn't very good. Let me slide that up there, but you can kind of tell when you're going to get an older one. It's got that nice little patina on it, but there we go. We got a 47, and that's going to be a Philadelphia. Again, we look on the side of the building to see if there's no mint mark. It was minted in Philadelphia. You're looking DNS. We got Denver and San Francisco. And that's going to do it for that roll. Yeah, that's an awesome start. And I only started with that one because of the 38. Now, did you already let's see. Okay. Did you get some cool coins, Zach, or just a lot of coins? Have you looked through them yet? All right, that's awesome. Three hits to start it out. I'm taking some time here, guys. Sorry, I I was talking with the guys last time on my penny stream that I was just throwing them into a box and checking them later, when usually, usually when I go about this, I roll them as I go, so it's a lot easier to take care of them at the end. All right. I don't know if you guys saw the Lakers snuck by the Pelicans, got into the playoffs. Actually, Zion was tearing them up in the fourth, and then he got hurt, and that was that. All right, let's see. Nothing really. Well, we got something looking kind of cool there. Yeah, you guys have to. I think my next video, I had some other ones in line to put out, but I think I'm gonna have to get my last penny box I did up and rolling, because I got something that I've never got before. Well, I've gotten the coin before, but something happened with the way I got it that I've never had happen. So it was kind of cool. I have to admit, I was pretty excited, because I was planning on just opening it, just because I got a few penny videos that I need to get edited and get done, and I was just gonna open it for fun, and this happened, and I said, well, I guess the fun is no longer. I guess I'm gonna have to video. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw some of these to the side, and then we'll be able to go a little quicker. All right, because I don't want to have too much space in between. That's kind of boring, and I don't know what happened here. Let's see. I know there've been some goofy stuff going on with YouTube tonight. I've watched a couple streams where they had plenty of people in the chat and stuff, and it was showing that they had like nine people watching. Got a couple that look older in there. Towards the back there, we'll take a look. All right, let's see. No, looks like we're all caught up. Everything. I wasn't sure. Sometimes my phone acts up and I don't see any chat that's going on, but we're good. All right. Here comes a dark one. Let's see what we got. Nope, that's not going to do it. All right, nothing there. 77. Ooh, that's a pretty 64 right there. I would say that is a good possibility there, Maiden. Yeah, as long as you give me some advance time, then 7:30 Pacific, I think that shouldn't be a problem. I think it'd be kind of fun. Yeah, I heard you guys, you with Aaron the other night talking hockey cards, and I was like, oh man, it made me want to pull a bunch out. We got a 1959, not the greatest, but a lot of guys, when they're hunting their nickel boxes, they keep everything 59 and before. All right. Yeah, you'll just have to let me know. I know. Don't you have something going on this weekend? Some kind of long stream or something? Speaking of Aaron, yep, look at that. I opened my mouth and there he was, huh? What's happening, Aaron? Welcome in. Yeah, you missed the first roll there, Aaron. It was pretty nice. Okay. I hit two two coins that you're looking for. I hit a key date, which this is a 1938 Denver. Just over 5 million minted on that. And then this is a silver war nickel. War nickels are 49 to 45, and you can tell they put the mint mark above the building on the silver ones. So that was cool. First roll was a good one. We'd like to see a lot more of that. Jeff, welcome in. Nice to see you. Yep, come on in, check it out, hang out if you like. If you like some coin roll hunting, if you want to talk sports, we'll talk sports. You know, throw something in the chat, not a problem. If you just want to check it out and take off, cool. My wife had to take off for a while, so I figured, you know what? I got a box of nickels sitting there, and I don't really feel like making a video, so let's stream it. All right. Doesn't look like anything's hanging out in the first part here. And no, looks like we got a dud roll there. Oh, cool. See, I don't know a lot about Canadian coins. You know, the Canadian coins I do know about. I love how they have a lot of colored ones, especially the newer stuff. Alex from Jay's Mix, he's got a dime for me, and I've seen some of the dollar coins and quarters and different colors and stuff. Those are pretty cool. Yeah, I'll have to do a video one of these days. I love foreign coins too, and I got a big coffee can full of foreign coins. I love old coins and foreign coins. Yeah. Looks a lot. Oh, what do we got coming up? Nope, 74 ain't gonna do it. 84. All right, nothing in that one either. I don't like those two toonies. Yep. Toonies and loonies. You got a point there, and you know you might be a little weighed down with those two. All right, this one's got a chance to be an older one. It's got that look to it. For sure. You won't last in that club very long, even if you are tipping them well. All right, let's see. No, it was just dirty. Well, 76, but that's not old enough. And 60, no good. Close, but no cigar there. What do we got? 79. We got to get back to those oldies. Couple nice hits to start, but now we gotta get back to it. All right. Oh, talking about hockey there, Maiden. Did you see the crazy endings tonight? All those teams going for that last Eastern playoff spot. That was nuts. I thought Detroit was going to pull it out when they scored. They scored with 3.3 seconds left to send their game to overtime. But right after that, Washington took a 1-goal lead and ended up winning. So Washington got the last spot. So that puts Pittsburgh out, Philly out, and Detroit out. I haven't seen what's going on in that other playing game. I know Sacramento had a lead on Golden State for a little bit there. Vincent, welcome in. Oop, I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping in. Dennis, no. How can a Canadian say that he hasn't watched hockey? Wow. Yeah, right. It's well, they're allowed to win at least a series, but I don't know if you're taking the Canucks in the West and wow, woo. It's hard to bet on a Canadian team these days. I think it's been a few years since they got there. Wow, Dennis. Has it always been that way? I mean, I guess there's sports fans and not sports fans. I don't know what I would do without watching sports. So, are you picking them because you're a Leafs fan, or are you picking them because you really think that they're going to do it? Yeah, I saw that. I was hoping he'd get one tonight. Sorry, guys. Just cleaning up these ones that we've looked through. All right, let's go ahead and get back to some more. Let's find some more goodies. Yeah, that was a little while ago there, Dennis. I hardly watch anything but sports these days. There's hardly any shows I watch anymore. Might binge watch some shows every now and then. My daughter had me for a while. She kind of quit. We were watching the whole Marvel line in order. and she kind of took a break on me. I've been waiting for her to get back to it, but I can't believe how many Marvel shows there are. It's crazy. That is true, and I'm as far away from any type of political stuff. Uh-oh, here comes Golden State. They're trying to get back into it. I kind of want Sacramento to take that one, and then they still got to beat New Orleans. Uh-oh, what? Hold on, I got to see what happened with. Oh wow, Mariners are up 3-1, and they just had two guys on base, and somebody hit a shot out to center field, and Ellie tried to stretch. He tried to make it into third, and he got thrown out before the run crossed. So it's still 3-1. Whew. I'll take it. Uh-oh, I lost one. All right. I thought there was a couple in here that looked kind of cool. So let's so you can see right there we got a different colored one, and then there was a darker one. I don't think the darker one's going to be anything, but we'll take a look. All right. That lighter one definitely could be. I think the darker one's just ugly. Yep, it was just ugly. Where'd that sucker go? Now I don't think it should be right about in here somewhere. Maybe that one. Yeah, maybe it was just ugly too. Not seeing anything special. 64. No. I think it was. Yeah, it was just that one. Just goofy looking. Chris, what's happening? How are you? Welcome in. Well, no pennies tonight. We decided to go with some nickels. I did have a penny box lined up, and but I went ahead and opened it, and I found something really cool. So I ended up making a video. So I gotta put that video together and get it posted. That'll be my next video. I've gotten a lot of cool pennies. I think I've pulled pretty. The only thing I think I haven't pulled and it's because it's thicker. I'll show you. This is a cool coin. Let me see if I can grab it here. I ended up getting this from my LCS, but this is awesome. A Flying Eagle. This is a 1858. But see, look how thick that is. I would love to find one of these in a roll. That's a cool card. Cool card. A cool coin. This one's, it's not in real good shape, but I had to have one, so I got it from him. It's cool. Yeah, I would love to find one of those, but I did find a cool one in that last box. So that'll be, hopefully I can get that put together and get it up within a couple days. Well, the only thing I wonder, yeah, I don't know how you guys do things, because I don't know if they if they order them in and they have to come from the mainland, or if they just circulate what they have there. I don't know. Well, yeah, it's good to be able to see the dates for sure. That's a good start. We're getting a lot of older looking stuff, but we're not getting that silver color. Really, we're not finding. What do we have? We only have one in the 40s and one in the 50s. So there hasn't really been, besides that first roll, there hasn't been much. Oh yeah, Chris, I didn't. I'll give you a recap here. We're through. This is through our 10th roll here. I'll show you what our first roll had. Our first roll had two nice hits. I told him to give me a box without any Canadians. Sorry, Dennis. Nice, Chris. Yeah, I love checking out coin shops, card shops, seeing the old cool coins. So we found a silver war nickel in 1942. And if you guys don't know, that's how you tell the silver. They got the mint mark above the building in the back. Other ones will have it on the side there. So that's cool. That's 35% silver. And then this was actually an ender. I could see that it looked like a 38. I couldn't see the full. No, you can't really see it very well. But this is a 38. And so 38, you can get, if you get a mint mark, it's considered a key date. So 38, we ended up getting, so you can see the mint mark on the side there. There's a D right there. So that's a 38D. That's I think it was, what did I say? 5.3 million minted. So that's considered a key date. So that was a really good start to the box, and it kind of slowed way down. Hi, what's up, Will? As of right now, I would guess yes, but I don't know 100% sure. Yeah, Chris, I'm asking with Maiden there, what kind of Canadian cents are you looking for? Look good. Look good, Will. Looks like everybody likes it. Well, yeah, no more. They don't have any more pennies, that's for sure. I did see somebody posted a picture or a live or something that they had some bags of pennies. I don't know where they got them. I didn't watch it, but I saw they posted like three or four bags of Canadian cents that they got, and I was like, I wonder where they came up with those. I do like the older ones, and that's what Dennis has been saying. All right, Will, have a good night. We usually, I think my last nickel box I did, I think we got a couple Canadians, and then my penny boxes, we usually get, I'd say, 4 or 5. I really like the older ones, the young heads they call it, and then the King George. I've never pulled any of the old ones that have the different design. I have some, but I never got any in a box. I think the only place you can get pennies, Chris, is probably going to be somebody that has a stash of them. They're not circulated. They don't use them anymore. Don't make them. Don't use them. They be gone. What about nickels, mating? Do they still have nickels? I guess not. Oh, they just you. So they're basically just a collector's item for whoever wants to hold on to them or throw them in the river. Okay. Well, I can imagine it probably saves a lot of money making those pennies. And nobody probably misses them. Before you'd get uncirculated rolls of pennies and they would turn red. Huh. I know there'd been talk about the U.S. getting rid of them too, but I don't know how far it's gone. Ooh, that's got silver potential. See that kind of greenish looking one right there? That's got silver potential. I don't know. Is it? No, just got a different tint to it. Darn it! I was hoping for another silver. True, Aaron. True. 61. Man, I tell you, for having those early hits, this box has been pretty dusty. All right, here we go. We got a 1955. Let's see. We got a mint mark. We do have a mint mark. It's got a D there. So there's a variety with that. Mine does not have a variety. So there's supposed to be there's a minting error where it has a D over the S, but mine does not have that. Some of them errors are pretty tough to spot too, because you get a lot of damage with coins, and so a lot of stuff ends up being damaged instead of being what looks like it could be in there. Alex, what is happening? Look at that. Yeah, you guys, chat flew right by me. It'd be illegal to talk about. Yeah, that's true. Well, you hope not, Chris, for sure. Yeah, I love the old silver. I got to start doing some more quarter boxes because you can still find silver in the quarter boxes. All right. What does the bat coin mean? Okay, see, you're gonna have to. You say that when I don't have that sucker out here. Let me see if I have one handy. So what it is the bat coin in 2020 they made quarters that were minted in the. I don't think I have any handy. That were minted in West Point. And the first version, so they make 5 per year, and the first version was American Samoa. And that, are those W's? No. And those have have a mama bat and a baby bat on it. And okay, I think all right, let's see if I got one here. I think I do, but I'll show you. Lady coin, I'm not sure about oh, I wonder. Green Laser, what's happening? Welcome in. Do you have a USB? I do. I do. I'm not the most tech savvy, I guess you would say. Hey, you're not bugging anybody, Alex. All right. So here's the bat coin. So this is American Samoa. It's a national park, and it's got a little mama bat and baby bat. And so so you can see the W mint mark right there. So this is a West Point. In 2020, they also put the little privy mark on the side over here. Yeah, so W West Point coin quarters were minted in 2019 and 2020. They have 5 different varieties, and they made 2 million of each. And what they did is they minted them, but then they inserted them into Denver boxes and into Philadelphia boxes. So you could, if you got uncirculated rolls, you could end up getting a ton of them. There's guys down south, like in Texas, that were hunting boxes like crazy, and they'd get like 200 W quarters in a box. And they at that time they were selling $20-25 a piece, and they still sell anywhere, I'd say anywhere $10 to $15 is realistic for a good one. I've gotten quite a few. I've sold a bunch of them off. The lady one you're talking about, if you're talking about a lady coin, let me see if I have one of them. It could be this one. This one? This is American Memorial Park. For some reason, this one is one of the most expensive ones. I've seen this one at one point raw ones sell for up to $30-35. And like I said, this is a 2019, but there's the W there. So you recently found one with a lady on the back. Don't know. I wonder if that might be one of the new ones, one of the 2023s or 24s. And I'm not sure what those ones are. I think a lot of times they just make different coins because everybody collects, and just kind of like the state quarters where everybody was buying those like crazy when they first came out. So I think they just keep making different varieties to keep people collecting. Oh, we got something in here. I don't think it's a little small to be a Canadian, so I think we've got some other foreign. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but it's got a, you can see the different edge there. All right, let's see what we got. That looks cool. No, it's bigger than a dime. I did get, I think it was my last penny box I got a dime in. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, it is a foreign. All right, hold on here. We're gonna bring in this one, see it a little better. I'm gonna guess it's probably like the Philippines, maybe. There we go. Anybody be able to read that? I'm not too sure. I'm gonna guess probably the Philippines is my guess. If anybody can read that, then you're pretty good. Pretty cool, though. I'll say that. See, if I wasn't using my phone to stream, I have an app called, oh, man, what is it called? Coin. Oh, now I'm going crazy. Man, now I can't remember my... Yeah, I got that guy right there. Oh, yeah, could be Ty. Yep. See, and I have a coinoscope. That's what it's called. That you can zap the coin and it'll tell you what it is. But obviously, I can't do that right now. But yeah, that could definitely be Thailand too. I think I've either gotten this one before or a bigger one, maybe out of a quarter box or something. But it looks familiar. Look at that. You know what's funny is that now I don't know if Dennis is still hanging out, but we got 2 countries beating out the Canadians. What the heck? Ooh, no, I did not see that video. That doesn't sound good. Wow. All right. Well, that's we got something that looks a little older back here. I'll bring it up and see if you can see the tint there. It kind of looks like it could be silver actually, but it might just be old. Oh, I don't know if that would be good. Yeah, I definitely could see why you would. Man, that does not sound good. All right, let's see. Is it silver? Or is it just old? 48. It's just old. 48. We got into the 40s again. Looks like a 48 Denver. All right, so we got a foreign and a 48. All right, cool. Maybe that means we'll start heating up here. So you're saying, Maiden, that he did it on purpose, or did he do it and then tried to save it? Ah. All right. So we got 48 and a 47. All right, got to clean some of this up. The bank that I actually go to, they are really, really good about it. It's a Chase Bank. and they are really right. They are really good about getting me coins. They've told me because they'll run out with what they need for their customers, and they'll tell me if they can or can't that week, and so they told me that I can just order them, and they don't even charge me to order them. I've heard that there are some banks that will charge you, or you have to have a business account. So my bank has been really good. This is a lot easier though, Alex. But so I have two Chase banks in my town, and one of them they never have any coins, and they're not as friendly about if I could order some. And I think I mentioned this in my penny hunt. There's a local bank that's just a kind of a local area, and they've been really good about me getting stuff without an account. But they told me if I had an account that they would be able to get me a lot more. And so I've been meaning to switch from my credit union that I have to get in there. Travel DJT, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, the main thing, Chris, is just to go into your bank, be right, be just be nice and just ask and see what they have to say. I wouldn't. So here, Maiden, hold on here. Let me. All right, hold on here. Let me see what. The one thing I would say, Chris, is just make sure that I wouldn't go for 100 right away. Pennies come in a $25 boxes, so I would just try to get a box and then go from there. And the one thing I would say too is don't take your hunted coins back to the bank that you get them from, because a lot of them don't like to get the wrapped coins back. Now, if you can find places that have coin machines, or that will take them, without charging you and stuff, then that's awesome. But there's none in around my area. Nobody has coin machines. If they have coin machines, then they charge you for them. All right, Maiden, you should be able to go ahead and give it another shot. You should be able to put a link up there now. DJT, I am doing good. There you go. Yeah, that is good, Chris. Yeah, you can avoid the fees that way for sure. I do that all the time, Aaron. Oh, that stinks. Well, you know what? There are some banks that will make you use their coin machines. So yeah, you kind of that would be irritating. One thing you can do too is if you have casinos in your area, a lot of times the casinos will take them from you. But you definitely want to check into that, because I know some of the casinos now they don't even deal with coin anymore. They just all right, Alex, thanks for stopping in. Have a good night. A lot of them just give you a ticket, and you have to Well, you still have to take them up to the booth. They don't put the coins in the machines anymore. You have to take your ticket up to the cashier and cash it in. Oh, that's right, Aaron. You don't get those over there, do you? Sorry. I have done half dollars, and I love doing half dollars, but you can't get them. It's and even a lot of the bigger channels that would hunt them all the time. They have a hard time getting them too. I do pick up some. Oh, do we got something here? We do. What do we got? What do we got? Just a 58. I do grab some customer wrapped ones every now and then. If it's from like this one little credit union that I was trying to get the bank account from, they will get a lot in and they will roll them themselves and they don't look at them. I've gotten some silver from going through theirs. You better make sure you don't go over your poundage for your luggage. Although Las Vegas, they don't like coin there either. I think there's last time I went there was a casino downtown that you could actually still use coin in the machines. I loved when you could use when it was coin. Now, see, that's the thing. I wish I would have collected more coins back then, because could you imagine all the silver you could have found? I don't do it anymore, Chris. I used to, because so in my job, we work in the utility office, and we all the money comes into, I work for a city, and all the money comes into my office, and we would empty the bus boxes. And so I got to help doing the bus boxes, and I would go through the coin. Oh, down we go. I would go through the coin, and I would also go through the bills. And so, yeah, I found some cool bills. Oh, okay. I stayed at Palace Station before years ago. Oh man, back when I was like 21, I played for a men's hockey league, and we went down there and played in a tournament, and we stayed at the Palace Station. But yeah, I'll show you what's this here. So talking about paper money. So this is some of the stuff I would look for right here. So any type of low serial number, anything that would start with 4 zeros, I would pick up. So that's considered a low serial number. And I got a whole stack of them here. The lowest one I've ever found is I found one numbered to 91. And I think I sold that for $50. Not bad for a buck. But yeah, these are all 4 zeros, and then bam. Oh, that's cool. What else I got up here? I sold a couple lately. Okay. Why do I have this one in the sleeve? I'm not sure. This one's actually cool. Oh, nice laser. So this one's cool. You see how it has a green ink on this side? Well, check it out. It's got black ink on this side. That's the only one. I've seen a couple on eBay, but yeah, that's a tough find there. But yeah, I've got a bunch of them I got a whole stack of stuff in there, and it's cool seeing you look for binary bills, which are bills that have only two numbers. You trinary are ones that have three. You look for birthday notes. You look for okay. Here's some cool ones. Yeah, the old Confederate money is cool. So this is considered a binary since it only has two digits. And there you go. And the cooler they line up, the better. I just sold one for $50 that was all threes and had 1 7. There's a bunch more twos and ones, twos and sevens, sixes and ones. Yeah, so that, and if you can get them to be what's called a repeater or a oh man, what was repeater, or now I can't remember the other one. I just drew a blank. A repeater or a, oh man, like this. Paper and would search for consecutive shirts. Yeah, I found a few of them. I think I've got like some $2 bills that are consecutive. Why am I'm totally drawing a blank of what it's called. A repeater would be like 6112 6112. Why am I radar? Thank you, laser. I'm like, come on, why can't I not? I know, I'm sorry. I was waiting for somebody to put it in there. All right, so yes, a radar. So it's the same way both ways. 6110 0116. So those are desirable too. Bookend, that's what this one's called, since it's got the 6s on that side, 6s on this side, with the 15 in the middle. That would be like a repeater, 0069 0069. Got another radar. And that would be like a bookend there, 57 with the ones and 57 again. Yeah, so there's a lot of cool different stuff you can find, because it's not, I mean, they're not easy to find. So finding cool ones are awesome. I don't know if they collect it or not. Oh, they collect it. I just don't know if it stays in their possession for very long. Yep, Star Notes also, Chris. I got stacks of those too. So the thing with Star Notes is you can look, you can look up your Star Notes, and they actually have print runs. I don't know if what's this here? They have print runs, and they could have like a 25,000 print run. Most of them, like there's a $5 bill Star Note. Well, you got to get that. Where's George on there? There's a couple of Star Notes there. But yeah, you can look them up and see. I used to have. Okay, this is a whole stack of Star Notes here. But I think most of the ones, if they were common ones, I left them. I let them go, or if they were in bad shape. If they were limited, so like this one, How bad do you want the answer for that question, man? So a star note is they had to take a bill out of circulation for whether it got jammed up in a machine or whatever, and then they replaced them with these. So this one's like these. Looks like this stack here were limited. So all star notes are usually they're 3.2 million or less. Yeah, kind of like a reissue. So they know how much money is still out there technically. And then we had these down. Oh, just one of those to 500,000. And it's not in terrible shape. It's got some crete bumps in it, but it's crisp. And then these were down to 250,000. So yeah, you can look them all up, and nope, I'm dropping them all over. But yeah, since I don't get to do the bus boxes anymore. Yeah, definitely, Laser. Since I don't get to do the bus boxes anymore, I don't do bills anymore. Which doesn't make sense, because you can easily go into a bank and ask for, a few $100, and they'll give you some ones. Oh, hold on just a second here. All right, I'm back. No, I had to step away for a second. Sorry, guys. My daughter came up. I had to let her know that her mom had to run out of town for a little bit. All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I had to mute it for a second there. Oh, what the heck is that? All right, we got something else in there. It's small. It doesn't have, man, I don't know. It's not a dime unless it's can you guys hear me now? Am I back up and running? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. All right. We got something here. I don't know if you guys can see that there. We got some little goldish looking thing. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got another foreign. Centimos. 10 centimos. Okay, now this is one that I've never gotten. This is kind of cool. Oh, I kind of like this. I mean, I've gotten lots of pesos and stuff, but this one is, oh, it's Peru. All right, cool. All right, guys, let's check this one out. Here we go. So 2010, we got Banco Central de Reserva del Peru. That is pretty cool. That is definitely one I've never gotten. Wow. And then we got the 10 centimos. All right, I like that. All right, cool. That one is cool. All right, let's see if I can get this back down without losing everything again. Make you guys all dizzy. Oh no, the phone popped out. Okay, I'm gonna have issues. All right, there. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Oh boy. All right. Hey, what's up, Fabian? How you doing? Huh?
You know where she put the raisins?
I can't hear.
You know where she put the raisins?
No, she got rid of them. Oh, Kiba. Hey, guys. No. Shh. All right. All right, that's cool. That was a cool find for sure. Wow, I can't believe we have 2 foreign and we have no Canadian. That's crazy. Dennis, you must be feeling it there. That's Uh-oh, we got the Frenchman talking.
Good night, Ben.
Good night. Love you.
Love you.
All right, that sounds cool, Chris. Yeah, you just let me know. For sure. I'll yeah, we could open some together. That'd be cool. Yep, for sure. So Laser, you're focused on die-cast collecting now. So what's your we got actually a pretty decent looking 56 right there. What do you 56D? What kind of die-cast is your favorite? You go Hot Wheels or what do you got going with that? Unfortunately, I collect everything. Yeah. My wife wishes I didn't collect and I was more of a seller. I think it's these days, especially like with cards. I used to sell quite a bit of cards, but these days it's so much harder to find anything that it's like, man, do you really want to sell them? Oh wow, the Warriors got knocked out. All right, hold on. Lost my. Okay, there we go. All right, Barrett, what do you search? I search basic. Hold on a second. I got something. 30. I search pennies, nickels, quarters. I don't do dimes. I'll do some halves. I've never done dimes. I think just because they're so small, and really the only thing you're looking for in dimes is silver, which I have no problem with silver, but it's not easy to come about. And those little dang things trying to get them back in the rolls. No, that doesn't sound like fun. Let's see. Brands you can get at Walmart, Target, Hobby Lobby, etc. Hot Wheels, Matchbox. Yep, pretty much anything. Yep, I hear you. I started doing Hot Wheels last summer, and I think I've done all right for now. I'm not not easy being green. Yep, coins are cool, Fabian, for sure. Uh, I started last summer, and I've done all right for not being. I'm not a up at the stores at 6 every morning trying to find stuff. I tried it. I told my wife I was going to do it for a week and see how it went, and it didn't go very good. There are a lot, and I'm in a smaller town, and for my smaller town, there's way too many guys out there. Oh, there we got another fine. We got a 53 Denver. So yeah, so that gets a little discouraging. See, and I wish that more stores would do random times. Most of the stores all do it in the morning around here. What are Timmy's cards, Maiden? And that's I know we got guys that go pallet raiding at night at Walmart, so there's very seldom stuff in the morning. Although I have had I told the story on my last stream. I missed out the other day. Here in the Northwest, we have a chain called Fred Meyer's. It's a Kroger, and I knew they were gonna get stuff, and I was like, all right, I gotta be there at 6, and I woke up at 5 to go, and oh, okay, I'll check it out, Maiden. And I told myself, let's go, and I woke up at 5, and then I said, nah, I don't feel like getting up. And oh man, they got in. So they got the vintage set, which has the red Camaro, which is beautiful, and they got like 3 of those. And then they also had the Porsche Chase from the new exotic Envy. So I missed out. I could have hit, but there was I guess there was 3 guys there, so I don't know if I would have gotten to it or not. But I probably would have gotten a Camaro at least. But so that sucked. I wish I could find some Bowman Draft 2023. Is that the stuff with Brady in it? I can't remember if the Bowman Draft is the one with the Brady autos or not. I think it is. My LCS doesn't get much these days, but he paid a little extra to get some of that, and he's selling them for $50 a pack. He had 4 boxes. I think he's down to a box and a half. And that Brady still hasn't been hit, and that'd be cool if it was sitting in one of his boxes. Paul Skinnis. Okay. Is that a PC for you, or do you know him, or what's with him? Skins? I know. I know. It's a lot of money. Oh, we got a dark one up there. That's probably just dirty. LSU pitcher going to the majors. Okay. Yeah, that Bowman draft, it was, that stuff sells anyways, but then to put Brady in there, I mean, I don't think they really needed to do that. Oh, what do you got? I got a 54. We need to get older. We need to find something cool again. Right? Yeah, $50. I can, yeah, for one pack. And you're not guaranteed an auto because I want to say there's 3 autos in those, if I remember right. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. Oh, I bet, because what do they have? I think the Super Jumbos had what, 5? I think they had 5 autos in them. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I think that's one of the things with the way the hobby is these days. I just, I've come really close to saying, forget it. But I love ripping so much. I was thinking about going and getting one of those Zenith mega boxes. Those look kind of cool. Football Zenith. I've opened one box of them draft, never released that video. Yeah, I think you told us about that one. Yeah, I know Bowman draft was always a hobby, and see, I never bought a lot of hobby. A lot of my stuff has always been out of retail. Dang. Yeah, that's crazy. And then to still not get anything. I mean, at least it hurts a little less, but well, that is very true. I mean, there are very few people. I mean, like Justin Jefferson, receiver, he holds pretty good value, but for your most part, yeah, if you're not a quarterback, you're not saving, you don't have any value. All righty. Sounds like could be pretty good. Yeah, and that's back to your deal with the quarterbacks that are made, and that's a tough thing. Like this last year, there's a couple good quarterbacks, but I mean, Richardson's not proven. Neither is Bryce Young. Stroud had a great year, but I mean, so is it basically all you're really going for is one guy? So that's tough. Hey, didn't that Langford, didn't he make the team? Is that the guy I'm thinking about? You know what? I don't know if I can say what I like better. I like them both. They're both pretty cool. I guess I would probably lean towards the Silver Eagle. Have you seen? Is he doing any good? Have you seen, Aaron? I know the Rangers as a whole aren't doing well, but that's mainly because of their pitching. I think their hitting is still one of the top hitting teams, but they're struggling with a bunch of injuries with their pitching. Which one do you like better, Chris? We get a lot of stuff that looks like it could be old, but we're just not getting there. Oh, for a second, I thought I saw a Canadian. I thought Dennis was going to get a little excited, but sorry, Dennis, false alarm. Now that's the wrong buffalo. We want the other one. Yeah, the Orioles look pretty good. Yeah, you can't go wrong with them. Yeah, that American League East is definitely tough, for sure. Yeah, that ain't gonna do it. I think a lot of us have those feelings. We'd like to see anybody but the Yankees. Yeah, if you're a lot of teams would love to be in the Central for sure. Yeah, I think almost every team. I think almost every team in the East and almost all of them in the West would have been in the playoffs last year. Yeah, doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it, Maiden? But well, that's one thing the Mariners will never have to worry about. They'll be in the West for sure, about as west as you can get, unless Hawaii or Alaska decide to get a team. Yeah. Well, I tell you, with as bad as my Mariners have started, I think going into tonight they were only like a game and a half or 2 games out, and they won again tonight. Hey, I'm not giving up on the Mariners winning the West. Come on now. I think the Mariners could win the West. I think it could come down to if Texas gets their pitching back from injuries, they probably would take it. But I think if Seattle can get their hitting together, they got a good enough pitching staff to take them there. Yeah, definitely, Chris. He got a couple hits tonight. He still hasn't hit a home run, but he did get a couple hits tonight. I think he stole a base too, so that's a good sign. So hopefully he's on his way. They actually scored 9 runs last night. I think that's as many as they scored all year. Yeah, that's a dark looking one. Is that old? No. We got a dark one coming up here. Is that anything? Nope. Yeah, I think Witt was batting over 300. I don't know how his power numbers were, but I think he's doing pretty good. Yeah, I do know that. Yeah, he's not too far from me. I know he's over there in the old Idaho. We used to go over there quite a bit. There's a casino over there that we used to go visit. And I love Coeur d'Alene Lake is pretty nice. Love downtown Coeur d'Alene. Back before the pandemic, we would go to a casino down in Pendleton, and I made a couple trips over to Boise to go card hunting. So Boise is a little further than us, a little further than Coeur d'Alene, because I think down to Pendleton is a couple hours, and I think it's at least I think Boise is at least a couple hours from there, but not too far. All right, let's find something cool. Come on, let's get back to it. Yeah, I like a lot of the cool stuff that Tim gets. A lot of the cool packs and stuff. That's what I gotta talk to my LCS. I don't know if you've heard me talk about it before, Maiden, but I'm good friends with him, and he lets me go digging in the attic and up in the basement. And what up, Jay? What's happening? How are you? And he's got some cool kind of junk era wax down there that I wanted to get, and I need to see what prices he'll give me on it, because he's got some cool stuff down there. He's got some hockey. He's not really into hockey. Well, he's where I got some of that. I don't know if you saw those old hockey cards that I had picked up, like the Dryden rookie. Yep, definitely. uh and he's got what I want to get is I want to get some of them 90, I think it's 91 uh upper deck hockey that has the find the holes. I want to go hole hunting for a autoed hole. That'd be cool. I know there's a few boxes of that stuff. Actually, could be even close to a case of it. That'd be fun to go hunting for. He's got some cool. Remember the old Pro Line? Was it called Pro Line? Pro Line football that they had the really kind of crazy pictures. Oh, huge fan of Hole. Yeah, that the Pro Line football had kind of the crazy pictures, and they had some autos in those. He's got some of those boxes down there. I think that'd be cool to hunt through too. A Matt Boldy rookie. Well, we know how you work, Chris. You don't like pack hunting for him. You should be able to pick that up. I don't think it's be too expensive. Was that out of last year's upper deck? And is Boldy with Minnesota? Yeah, I didn't think it was great. I think I might have one. That middle one looks a little different. Let's see. Not different enough. I know everybody's just waiting to see that V-nickel would be cool. I've found a few V-nickels. So we want a buffalo. Buffalo would be really cool. That's my favorite coin. A buffalo head. All right, so looks like we got about 6 people in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys what I found in my penny box. So I'm going to get that video together and post it, but I'm going to let you guys see what I got. And the cool thing is, so Marco Rossi. Okay. Oh, nice, Jay. I love buffaloes. They're too cool. All right, so I don't know if you guys heard my lingo when I got that 38 earlier. So if you get a cool coin on the end of a roll, they call it an ender. I couldn't say a certain word. All right, so I got a cool ender coin in my penny box I did the other day. So I have pulled probably, I don't know, maybe about 10 of these out of rolls, but I have never got an ender. So this was awesome. I mean, it was actually in the last 5 rolls. And when I flipped them over and I saw it, I was like, no way. And like I said, I wasn't going to film it. I was just going to open the box just to open it. But when I saw that, I was like, oh no, I got to film it. So this is what I got. And this was what was showing on the end of the roll, was the back of it. And I was like, no way. So I got an Indian head cent. Is that cool looking? A 1893 Indian head cent. Pretty cool. And you can read everything. He's a little on the worn side, but it's pretty cool. Oh, dang. She pulled a 1 of 1 Boldy. That's cool. Yeah, it's not quite shiny, but I guess you can say shiny as in cool, right? Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I was pretty excited. Yeah, and to see it on the, like, I've gotten buffalo nickels on the end of the rolls a few times, but never an Indian head penny. That was awesome. Just goes to show you, you never know. I mean, when you think things start drying up and people are more aware, well, maybe not. And I mean, they're not. You know, most of the old coins aren't like huge money or anything, but they're cool. You know, and you have to hit the right dates for them to be really worth something. Like, I think I just have a red book. It's kind of a coin book that kind of gives you some values. But like the one that one there in 1893. Let's see. In 1893, there was 46 million of them made. So not low mintage. And in a G4, which is a, pretty much, I'd say mine is better than a G4 because you can read everything, but a G4 is $3, so it's at least a $3 coin. But it's just cool. That's the main thing. It's just super cool. 1893. Yeah. That's cool. So that's what I love the old stuff. The old stuff. Oh, I did not even see that. We got ourselves another foreign. And this one I have before, and this one is cool. And it is not a Canadian. This is a Bahamas. So it's the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, 2000. All right, we're gonna have to show this. I love the back of this one, but we'll bring guys. I can't. Oh, now my tripod fell apart. Oh, jeez, we got problems, guys. My tripod's falling apart. My phone's falling over. Woo! All right, I think I got it back. Sorry, guys. Well, I hope nobody had any earphones in because that was probably loud. All right, here's our 2000 Bahamas. Check that out. We got a sailfish on there, a flamingo. That's pretty cool. And then on the other side, we've got our 5 cents, and we got our pineapple in the middle. Pretty cool. That one I have found that one before. Yeah. 3. Now Dennis is really going to be upset. 3 foreign coins and no Canadians. Oh man, I tell you, maybe it might be time to invest in some better stuff here. Oh man. All right, Maiden. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. You have a good one. Oh. I know, Dennis. I know. I that one shocked me. I wasn't prepared for that one because that one looked like a normal nickel from the side. I can't believe that we've gotten 3 foreign and we don't have a Canadian. That is pretty crazy. I would have to say I'm pretty sure I've never done that before. All right. I think I'll be breaking things all over, man. Ay. All right. Yeah, I know. I'm talking about finding, like that Indian head and things drying up, but it just seems like you never know. People just dump stuff for any reason. Here's and then people do stuff like this to coins. Here's a cool Morgan dollar, 1881. Those are cool coins. I got to get a solder gun and get this solder off. It should be all right. But yeah, it's in pretty good shape though. But those are cool. All right, where are we at? All right, I better roll some of these up. All right, well, we're over halfway through, so that's good. What time are we at? 10? All right. Not too bad. All right. I don't know, Aaron, are you taking off or were you saying good night to Maiden? Because if you're taking off, have a good night, but I'm not sure. All righty. I thought you might be saying good night to Maiden. All right, just sleeving some of these up, rolling some of these up, guys, and I'll get back to it. We gone through. Let's see. Looks like 27 rolls, and we need some more rolls from the first one. We started getting a few finds at least, but we want the good stuff. All right. Let's see. All right, back at it. And let's see. I think I'm gonna have to try to get some quarters for my next one, because quarters are fun, especially when you can find the W quarters. You got silver W's, and you can also, they got a good amount of varieties in them also. All right, 64. You get a lot of 64s. I think they got some high mintage in 64s, because you definitely find a lot of them. If you're looking for regular Jefferson nickels, you want the 1950. 1950D is a hard coin to find. I've never found one hunting. That would be, and I think I've only found a couple 50s. So you get a little nice little sweat for, man, quit knocking things around. Going after that 50D. Even some of the bigger channels I've watched, they don't hit them either, and they hunt a lot more than I do. It's a tough one. I'll just look real quick here. See what I think a 1950D is only 2.6 million. So there not a whole lot of them out there. Alrighty, this ain't looking real promising here either. There's something looks old there. Let's see. Not there. I think right there. That one looks kind of old, but you guys can't. There we go. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's old, but it's not real exciting. We got 58 Denver. Ooh, is that a proof? I think we. Oh no, it's got a bunch of black on it. Darn, I thought we had hit a proof. Dang, I do like proofs. Proofs are pretty cool. Oh, there we go. We got a 48, close to the oldest one. 48 Philly. All right. And my wife had to go to take our nephew with his mom down to the hospital. It's about an hour and 15 minutes away. I was hoping she was gonna. I told her I was gonna probably stream. I was hoping she'd jump on and say hi. All right, we got roll number 30 coming up. I better get moving if I want to finish it before I go to bed. I don't know. We'll see. I guess I could always finish the other 20 rolls on Thursday. Do that and maybe rip a box of something. What's your plan for Friday, Aaron? You got anything to rip on Friday? Not sure, huh? Maybe like I said, maybe I'll have to go see what my LCS will let me grab. All right, Chris, you get yourself some coin, and we'll rip some coin. Now we used to back when my channel basically started with coin, and we used to do box battles. 25. Which what box is that, Aaron? A $25 2021 Topps hobby box. Hockey or seeing a lot of times, I don't know if you guys. Oh, 21 Series 1. Okay. If you see those discolored nickels, a lot of times the silver nickels have a different tint to them. And a lot of times you can see them when you open up the rolls. The one I got in the first roll, I didn't see. I think because I was excited with that 38 on the end. I don't know if you heard me talking to Maiden earlier, Aaron, about the Pro Line. Do you remember the Pro Line football? I don't remember. Oh, there we go. We got a 52. 52 Denver. I don't remember if they had an autograph per box. They were kind of cool. They had really weird photos, and they kind of talked about them on the back. Like they'd have like I don't know. They just had okay, yeah, and they had autographed. What the heck happened there? That nickel got worn down by something. I found some autographs down in his basement, but I also found a bunch of those boxes, and I don't think they're that expensive of boxes, but that'd be kind of a cool rip. Yeah, because I think I found a couple cool autographs. I think like a oh man, I should have said this when Maiden was here, because when I was talking about that, I think I found a Jim Kelly autograph, if I remember right. There was a couple cool ones that I found. Yeah, now tell me what you guys think of what the Texans are doing. Dang. I tell you. They're going all in for sure. All right. Hey, you know what? I just realized. See, I should have went to the Mariner game this week. They gave some Griffey bobbleheads out. But hey, the Mariners just won their first series of the year. How about that? been a few weeks in, but yeah, they've gone all in. They've worked on that defense. They got some pretty good offensive weapons. It'll definitely be interesting for sure. What do we got? The draft next Thursday? I believe it is. There's a lot of talk about the Mariners not needing a quarterback, but there's talk if Penix is there at, I think they draft at 16, if he's there, if they should take him or not. I don't know. I guess it depends on who's all there. Hey, Chris, do you have a football team? I don't know if I ever asked you that. I know you got the Orioles. All right, we got something hanging out here. Not old enough. Okay. So basically, just a football guide. I know you wanted a Boldy rookie. Are you a hockey fan or? I tell you, those hockey games tonight were crazy. There are 4 teams in the East with 1 game left, trying to get into that last playoff spot, and they came down to the wire. If the Capitals won, they were in. If they lost and Detroit won, they were in. If they both lost and Pittsburgh won, Pittsburgh was in. If Pittsburgh, Detroit, and Capitals lost, then Philadelphia was in. It was nuts. You just gotta say no. Yeah, the Warriors are done. I kind of, that doesn't bother me because I like a few of the guys on Sacramento, but those guys aren't going to beat neither one of them are going to beat one of the top teams. Well, so Sacramento's still got to beat New Orleans, right? So New Orleans and Sacramento play now, if I remember correctly. Ooh, ouch! That's not good in a knockout game. Oof. Dang. I was kind of watching off and on with the Mariner game, but I got stuck on the Mariner game and really forgot about it. What about basketball, Chris? Oh, he ended up with nothing? Oof. Yeah, that is no good. Dang. Did you watch the first game, Aaron? Lakers and Pelicans? I watched a lot of I got home and watched the. Oh! Hold on, I gotta hold that thought for a second. I guess his resume. I guess. Is Dennis in the house, or did Dennis leave me too early? Because I did see something hiding out here in the back. We've got our fourth foreign, and it is the Beaver from Canada. There it is, a 1986 Canadian. And I bet Dennis took off before we found the Canadian. Oh, you like the caps, Chris? I don't mind them. Ovechkin is a great player. I don't want to see him get to Gretzky's record. That's the only thing I don't like about him. See, I don't see Dennis saying nothing, so he must have left. Yeah, Dennis was around when I started my coin hunting, and he's from up north, and so he always comments on my videos about how there has to be more Canadians in my deal. Yeah, they do have to play the Nuggets. I think that's going to be an in and out for sure. Yeah, they might win one. They might be able to grab one if Anthony Davis has one of his strong games. I think they could get one. But I tell you, man, LeBron looked terrible at the end of that game. Oh man, we got another foreign in here. We might have another one of those Thailand or something. That's what it looks like. Let me see if I can. You see that there? We might have another one. And that one, that possible silver maybe. I won't say it ain't, but all right, let's see what we got. Chris, I think he has a chance because I think he scored over 30 goals this year, and I think he'll probably go as long as he can to try to get it, is what I'm guessing. And I think Father Time will have to grab him if he's not going to. All right, let's see what we got. I think we got another one, and it is, but this one's in a lot better shape. It is the same one. Yeah, it's a lot nicer. Same one. Cool. All right, and I know a couple. No, that's just got a real yellow tint to it. I mean, I guess I don't have anything against Ovechkin, and if he did beat him, hey, it is what it is. I guess records are meant to be broken, right? But I think it's kind of, what did they show? They showed a stat yesterday. So Connor McDavid got his 100th assist, and so I want to say that he became the fourth person to get 100 assists in a season. But the crazy thing is that Gretzky did it 11 times. Is that nuts? That's crazy. And then you got to look at how good Matthews' season was this year. 69 goals. That's awesome. And he's still 23 goals away from the record. 92 goals in a season. Is that crazy? Woo! Yeah. Hold on, guys. I got to run and get my charger. My phone's about to die. I'm just getting my charger, guys. It's okay. You guys are fine. You're okay, boys. You're okay. It's funny, my dogs are sitting staring at the door. They don't know what to do with me here and their mom not here. It's like they totally are out of sorts and don't know what to do. All righty. Yeah. Not seeing anything else in this one. Nope. I don't think Aaron was collecting hockey cards then. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, but the Iron Man has to go to Yager. How many seasons did Yager play? Didn't he play till he was? I mean, he's still playing. But Obi plays a lot more physical game too. Yeah, Crosby and Ovechkin are both. What were they? They were 2005, 2006. I don't think I got any Ovechkin rookies. I got a couple small Crosbys. I think like out of Victory or MVP or something, one of the upper decks, smaller lines. Now, Chris, how come you didn't ask me if I had an Austin Matthews rookie? Or do you know I already have one? That's for sure. See, I know I had two Matthews for sure. I can't remember if I had three. I sold when I did those shows a couple. Well, now it was probably a couple of years ago, just after the pandemic. I do have one. I think I sold one for about 500, and I'm not sure what they go for now. I don't think they quite go for that amount. There was a guy. So Spokane is a couple hours, about 3 hours from us. It's a bigger city in Washington, and he had a shop up there, and he said they do pretty good with hockey up there, and so I sold him McKinnon and Matthews rookie, and I want to say I sold them both for right around 500 each. that was one that I got. I had some really good luck was McKinnon. I think at one point I had 4 or 5 of them. I gave one to my nephew. I when I talked to him last, I made sure that he still had it because he lived in Colorado for quite a while, and then he lives in Vegas now. And he said he still has it. Still his favorite player. Oh, Dennis, did you take a break? Because I was calling your name a little bit ago, and you didn't answer, and you missed it. We found a Canadian finally. But we also found another one of the Thailand or the Fiji or somewhere over there. All right, Dennis. Nope. Hey, don't be sorry. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it, and have a good evening. And I'm glad that we could pull a Canadian for you, even though you didn't see it. Have a good one. Yeah, definitely, Chris. So actually, you know what? I'll tell you this. I'll be honest with you. I haven't checked values in a while, but I know back when I bought a lot of hockey, canvas were always a little bit more. They're a harder pull. Some people might. I was just gonna say some people might like the regular one because it is their true rookie, just like Aaron just said. So the canvas is considered, be more of a a parallel, an insert, but they do hold good value. I think I would. I think I'm probably with Aaron. I think I would probably like the base, but I wouldn't be upset with a canvas. Yeah, the canvas cards are definitely cool. And here we go. This is a tie for our oldest 40. We got another 47. Looks like a 47 San Francisco. Now we need to get back into the 30s and find that Buffalo. Yeah, the canvas are nice, and they do some good some nice photography with them. See, and a lot of times what Upper Deck does is, and just like they did this year, so sometimes the player will have they'll have a young gun and they'll have a young gun canvas. But then what they'll do when there's a better player, kind of like this year, they will put the canvas into Series 2 so that you have a hunt for both products. So both products will be sought after. So this year, since Upper Deck has made the update, I'm pretty sure that update will have Bedard's canvas in it. I'm surprised my LCS they never sold any of their Series 2 boxes. Ooh, look how dark that one is. I don't think it's the right dark. It's probably just Probably just a dirty one. Yeah. Yep. They will be. Maybe people won't go as crazy because it's a canvas, but I I don't know. People have been going nuts for him. I need to talk to my guy and say, hey, since those aren't moving, and I know you only bought them for $88, so I'll give you 150 a piece for them. And look, no, that one of one Bedard hasn't surfaced yet. I'm with you, Aaron. That's why I was gonna buy a few blasters or maybe one of the bigger boxes, but I wasn't so have to have. What did it end up being? It was 62. Yeah, I can't, and I didn't buy a ton of football either, just because I don't, Stroud's the main guy. I'm not sold on Richardson, and then I just hate, just like basketball too, that you can't get autographs of the top guys. I think that's just I don't like it. God, I sound like a little whiner, and I still buy cards, but it's just, it really bugs me with a lot of the stuff that, is going on. And I can't stand that auto thing. That even though, you can still get their rookies, you can still get some cool colored rookies, you can still get some patches and jerseys, but man, I tell you, the auto thing, it does bug me. Oh, and you know what? On my last stream, I forgot to mention this. So you know how I've talked about my my damage card that I got returned, and then I also have my redemption that's been out forever. Well, I decided to try to submit it again and see if I can get some response. So I did that, and I got an email saying that, hey, this is I've heard the darn one might come from an e-pack. Yeah, I have to ask you that too. What's an e-pack? I'll finish my story in a second here. You got us wondering there, Aaron. Oh, well, that wouldn't be good. That'd be kind of messed up because because of everybody on the hunt for it, assuming that it's in a pack. Huh. Yeah, that'd be interesting. All right, so I got a response. I got an email saying that, again, I had gotten this email before where it had been escalated to their tier 2 people. But the thing with this email is it also had a phone number on it. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna call that number and see what, if I can get through. And if, believe it or not, so this was a few Fridays ago, I'd say probably a month ago, and I actually got through and talked to somebody. And so I talked to the guy and I told him what was going on, and he couldn't believe that I've had a redemption out since 2015. And I said, yeah, I know. and I told him, and I said it was a big card at the time, and I don't know what they're going to do. I'd like to get this resolved. And I think for the card that it was, and for how long I've had to wait, I think, I should probably get something pretty good for it. And he kind of agreed, but, he said that it has to go to this certain person, and they're out till Monday. And well, like you said, that was a month ago, and I still haven't seen anything. Is it crazy? I finally get through to somebody, and I still can't get this taken care of. Oh, I tell you. And I'm just curious what it's going to end up being. But then you see these big channels like Pac-Man and stuff, and they get their stuff resolved, and they end up getting white boxes and all this stuff with cool stuff in it. And yeah. Hey. 10 rolls left. I'll leave it up to you guys. Do we keep going or do we save them? If you guys are going to hang out, I'll rip them. I don't mind. If you guys feel like calling tonight, we'll call it a night. That is so true. So true. Well, I guess I'm going to keep ripping if you guys are going to keep talking. How's that sound? 70, might as well. 10 left. We might as well do it. I don't know if I'll be able to get any more for this this Thursday, Chris. So we might have to hold off. You can message me, and we can if you get some, we can do a stream anytime. Yeah, I might see if I can. Obviously, maybe I'll do it like tomorrow. I won't wait till Friday when their bigger people are gone for the weekend already, and see if I can get a hold of somebody. Oh, which rookies you looking for? Look up the Austin Matthews young guns. See what those go for. See, I never got Matthews canvas. I think who are the best canvases I got? There's a couple lesser ones. Like I got Jack Eichel. I know I got him. See, I don't think I ever got any of the top guys canvas. Logan Cooley. I don't know that one. I know I did get a Connor McDavid canvas checklist, which is kind of cool. Oh, there we go. We got an early 40. We got a 1941. That's going to be out of Philadelphia. Oh, and we got an ugly one, an ugly 41. We got two 41s in the same roll. And that's so black and ugly you can't even see if there's a mint mark. Who's Logan Cooley play for? Oh, is he a rookie this year? for the Coyotes. Okay. Yeah, that's weird if he only has a canvas, because usually they don't wait for the base version. But these days, you never know, right? These card companies are crazy. 19, huh? Wow. Yeah, that's so. I wonder then maybe he's gonna have maybe he'll have a regular one in the update. Oh, there we go. We got a 54, and that's a San Francisco. That could have a variety, an S over D, but it does not have it. I wasn't gonna move the camera, guys. Sorry, I've dropped that thing enough. It was funny. I actually did look at some tripods the other day. I definitely got to get a new one. My daughter's trying to con me into buying an actual camera to use. And I was like, I don't know about that. I don't want to see. I can blame all my mishaps of not being tech savvy and having all the cool gadgets. So if I drop something, I have an excuse. Third pick in 22, huh? Okay. There's a guy for the Kraken. What's his name? Let me think. It's like maybe like Rice, maybe Steven Rice or something like that. I think they just brought him up at the late in the year, and he's supposed to. I think he was. I want to say he was this year with Bedard drafted, but I'm not sure, and I don't know. The next Matthews, that's pretty strong words. And I'm not sure if he has any cards yet or not. I can't remember if that's his. I'd have to look him up. I'm not sure. Shane Wright. Okay. Okay, that's who it is. Okay, so he does have. Oh, he had a. So he was the year before. So he has a young gun from last year out of Series 2. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he finally got called up, and he had a good last few games. So they kept the radio station kept calling for him to be brought up, but I think it was some kind of that contract stuff and wanting to keep so many games available or all that goofy stuff, kind of like how baseball does with service years. So hockey must have something also. Or maybe it was so many years to where he could still be considered a rookie for next year, and maybe they were actually looking out for the player, maybe. and giving him a chance to go for Rookie of the Year next year, maybe. I don't know. But it did take them a while to get them up. That's for sure. And they needed something because they did not have a very good year, especially coming off of last year having a good showing in the playoffs, and bleh, this year was not good. Well, I think in that set, can't you pull autos in those sets? I think you can, but I'm not sure. Yeah, but good luck getting those sets too, because isn't Bedard's in there too. Hey, Aaron, did your LCS have hockey card day? I forgot to ask mine if they got any of those packs in. The one shop here in town, that I know did. I don't go there. I don't like the guy. Do you think the numbered card from the set worth getting? They have a numbered card in that box set. Are you talking about for that guy Cooley that you were talking about? Yeah, like Aaron said, there'll be a lot of numbered stuff out of other sets. You might be better off going for a mainline set with a numbered card. A lot of the box sets, they'll have some value, but a lot of people don't like the box sets. Good question, Chris. I couldn't tell you. I don't really even pay attention to any sports when they when they drop stuff. I just kind of hear people talking about it or whatever shows up at the store. And if I watch streams of people ripping cards and then they'll, oh, well, Prism should be out next month or next week or this or that. but I usually don't pay attention to any of it. Oh, you like that? You like that SP now, don't you, Aaron? Yeah, that is true. I seen on that IF Sports this week that one of the top 10 was a Young Guns Bedard numbered to 10. Yeah, I could see that. Does your LCS get that stuff in? Do they get a lot of hockey? I mean, current stuff. Yeah. What's the one out? What was the one that I just seen that was out? A higher end hockey, because I saw somebody pull a Bedard rookie patch auto. That's right. I remember. I remember you got that a good deal, but they still get the this. That's what it was. SP game used. Yeah, that was kind of a silly question of me asking if they get hockey, because I remember you buying a bunch of it from them. Hello. Now, we've talked about this before, Chris. Remember, we talked about how much fun it is to rip those boxes. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Well, and that's even, that's just like the main set too, when you're paying, $130 a box, for 6 Young Guns. But then when all of a sudden it jumps up to $300 a box, it's like, whoa, wait a minute now. $300 a box, so you have to hit. There's only one card that you can get that's gonna get you your money back. That's crazy. I do like with the 2 autos, in the future watch, at least you get a chance at some other stuff. Yeah. But see, that's the thing that's crazy with the main set. They don't have anything else in it. That is true, Chris. That happens too. But if you hit that one big one. Yeah, that it is the nice thing with the SP though. At least you got other stuff that you can get. You're not worried about one card and that's it. That's to me, that was the tough thing with anything but baseball this year. You know, basketball it was pretty much Wemby or nothing. In football, it was Stroud. In hockey, it's Bedard. And then in baseball, at least you got a bunch of people that you can hit. It's just not. Yeah, it's Ellie, but there's other guys you can hit also. I can imagine. And what about Heritage? Have you been doing it with Heritage too, or just Archives? Yeah, see, there you go, Chris. Now that's how you do it. You gotta thank us, pack rippers. Well, you did have a lot of good luck with that Archives too, though. Two and that's it, huh? Okay. Hey, did you ever see the auto that I pulled out of a fat pack? Yeah, that LE variation was cool. I'll tell you, so you don't have to go watch the short. But oh, you did see it. Okay, the junior, that was pretty cool. I opened a couple of them. Well, how many did I think I bought 3 of them. Yeah, man, we're down to 2 rolls. We haven't. I mean, it's been a decent box. I won't say it was a bad box because I like anytime you get silver, that's cool. We got the one, but see, look, the silver and the key date were both in the first roll. It's kind of cool the different foreigns that we got. Yeah, I think it will too. I think it's a neat set. It's a and it's got kind of the newness on it right now. But just like last year's, you can those blasters are starting to show up at Walmart on sale. I've had a lot of good luck with Heritage in the past. I always like the little. They're not. They're kind of half the card. They're a mini, but they're not small. And they're numbered to 100. I pulled a. I pulled some cool ones of those. Oh, look, Dennis took off, and we found another Canadian. 95. So he'll be happy there was another Canadian in the box. I think that this might be a record for me with how many foreigns I've gotten in a box. Yeah, the variations are definitely cool. I got a couple nice Acuna variations. Oh, well, that's a good possibility. Yeah, I will let you know, Aaron. Well, that's not bad, Chris, for a PSA 10. this is it. We're gonna finish it off with anything. Would have liked to gotten a buffalo on a live stream, but at least we got some silver. And I don't think we're gonna get anything in this last one. Not looking like it. Yeah, you've gotten plenty of Volpies, haven't you? Nothing in the last roll. Oh. Yeah, I will definitely let you know there, Aaron. Oh, was that roll? Oh no, it's there. Okay. Because I definitely, I mean, he doesn't. He's not a guy I know anything about. I was thinking about selling it, so I probably will entertain with you. Well, that's it for that box. Not a whole lot of 40s and 50s. What did we end up with? We ended up with 6 foreign. Interesting. 2 Canadians, a Peru, a Bahamas, and either my bet is either Philippines or Thailand, and a silver and a key date. So that was all right. I wouldn't think so, Chris. The only thing I just don't know. Would you rather have that PSA 10? That's the only thing I think of. I think if I was to buy, graded cards or something like that, I think I would want to have. If I'm gonna have graded, I think I would want it a PSA 10, or I would just go raw. You know what I mean? But I mean, I guess it's just what you think. Yeah, I see one there for, actually there's one for $24.99. Oh, that's a PSA 8. Never mind. there's a 10 for, well, 107 with $4.50 shipping. Yeah, but you can't think of it like that, though. That's like saying if you buy a box and only get one, I guess any graded card you get, the first thing you got to think of is how much does it cost to grade it? So minimum you're probably going to be paying at least $20 to grade it. Are there any shows in your area, Chris? because that would probably be one of your best chances. Is I would say go to a card show and see, because usually they'll wheel and deal there. Yeah, that's it's kind of like we've always said. It all pretty much comes down to what you collect, what you think, I mean, some people, I like me. I don't have any graded cards, or I have two. I mean, but I don't consider. I don't grade anything. I don't buy. Well, I don't buy singles. So but then there's people that want something graded. They don't care really what the grade is, just to have it slab. But then there's people that they have to have PSA 10s. Oh, for sure. And some of those nines probably, on if they would have got a grader on a different day, they would have been 10s. And some of those 10s don't look like 10s. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, Aaron. If you can come up with the cards or have the cards and get them graded yourself, and get those 10s, yeah, it's definitely, unless you can get, a ridiculous deal from somebody. But for the most part, like if I had the money, that's one of the big things, is if I had the money and I could send in 200 cards I have, that would be awesome. But again, there if if you have even 100 cards that you want to send in, you're gonna you got to come up with a couple grand to be able to send them in. Or you could go with, there's other ways to get them sent in too. Why did my box look all wacko? No, my the box is done. No bonus rolls tonight. Well, see, and that's a good point there, Chris, because I've seen some people. I've seen some people get grades back, and you're just like, yeah. I mean, obviously, when we're on film on camera, we can't see people's. You can't see the card up close, but I seen some where just the centering itself. One gets guy had two Shaq rookies, gold rookies, and he had a 10 and a 9, and you could totally see how much more off centered the 10 was than the 9. And it's just by seeing that, it was just like, wow, how'd that happen? I mean, yeah, you can't see the rest of it, but just by that, you wouldn't think that it would get it that's in the same submission. the same person grading the cards together. So it's yeah, that would be my luck too. But I would definitely want to fine tooth comb them and see how good they do look. All righty, guys. I think we're gonna call it a night. I'm gonna get these dogs to bed and get to bed myself so I can get up for work. It does not sound like fun. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I think I should be on Thursday, so we'll watch some Zach and then come hang on out, and I'll open up the panel and we can chit chat about something. So, all right, guys, have a good one. We will see you later.